Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5, and it reads, trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not into thy own understanding. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Next, double honors to the head apostles / elder bishops of Great Millstone, the one that taught me the 100% truth according to the Bible, peace, blessings, and safety. To all you sincere icons, keep pushing, keep believing, keep their faith. Regardless of people here, forbear, trust, aka faith, confidence in the Lord, and lean not into our own understanding. Remember, the scriptures say, he that trusteth in his own heart, meaning his mind, is a fool. Yeah, the Lord's applying that pressure. Things are getting tougher. You squeeze. The Lord's putting that squeeze on this place, Babylon, and throughout the four corners of the earth, but mainly here in Babylon. The Lord put the squeeze on this place. Things are getting more difficult. You see, natural resources are being harder to find and, to obtain. But with all these things that's going on, no matter what's going on, trust in the Lord. We have to constantly pray that the Lord keeps their spirit on us to even think like this. Trusting in the Lord, that's our only shot right there, That's that right way. Trusting in the Lord. Yeah, Sleazy E is going to come with his propaganda, his nonsense, Take this, take that, do this, do that. What did the Lord say, though? Proverbs 3 and 5, trust in the Lord, who you can call God and Jesus, the Most High Yahweh. He exists, and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. He saves, He delivers. Trust in them with all thine heart, all your mind, and lean not into thy own understanding. You want to work here? Take this. You want to get food? Take that. You want to live? Do this. You want to see your wife again? Do that. What did the Lord say, though? Trust in the Lord no matter what comes up upon us. Trust in the Lord. Yeah, things are getting rough. It's getting hard. Wars, earthquakes, storms, floods, job losses, midlife crisis, losing loved ones. Things are going to happen. Things are going to get tough. But what did the Lord say? Trust in Him. Don't lean into your own understanding, because that mind going to play tricks on you. Matter of fact, let's just get that right quick. Let's get that Jeremiah right quick. Yeah, just a basic lesson, I'm saying, on just trusting in the Lord. Always. Always. And we got to constantly pray that. Every day is not going to be peaches and cream. We're going through rough days. We're going through hard times. Jeremiah 17. Let's see. Matter of fact, I read that and I come right back up. Jeremiah 17 and 9. Because remember, the scriptures say, trust in the Lord with all your mind, and lean not into thy own understanding. Anytime you start trusting in what your mind think, you fall deep into that pit. Let's get this, Jeremiah 17 and 9. The heart, meaning the mind, is deceitful above all things. That mind can play tricks on you. That mind does play tricks on you each and every day. Tells you to do things that you know it ain't right, but you do it anyway, because you're leaning into your own understanding. Like, look at all the people, that took that Capri Sun, that gin and juice. They didn't trust in the Lord. See what happens when you don't trust in the Lord? Now you're sitting somewhere nervous as hell because you didn't trust in the Lord. You trusted in your enemy. You started leaning into your own understanding. You ain't know what the hell was going on. You Israelites out there, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you should have been trusting in the Lord. But you started leaning into your own understanding. And now look, now you're somewhere bugged the hell out now. You ain't feeling right. You're feeling condemned in the spirit for not trusting in the Lord, for trusting in your enemy. Jeremiah 17 and 9. The heart, meaning the mind, is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. That's why we got to trust in what the scriptures say. You want to know if you're doing something wrong or right? Go to the scriptures. Go right to the scriptures. It's there. Trust me. It's there. What's wrong, what's right, what you can eat, what you can't eat, who to listen to, who not to listen to. It's all there. And desperately wicked, who can know it, man? So you don't know your own self. That's why we got to be examining ourselves each and every day. We can't be leaning into our own understanding. Let's get this too. Jeremiah 17:5. Thus saith the Lord. See? Thus saith the Lord. Thus saith the Lord. Cursed be the man that trusteth in man. Because you're supposed to be trusting in the Lord. But look at Israel. Look what's happening to the nation of Israel. The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that trusted in man. A wicked man at that. Didn't even trust in a man of the Lord. Didn't even trust in a man that was bringing the scriptures out. No, I ain't going to listen to a man that's reading the Bible. I'm going to listen to a man that don't believe in the Bible. Now, how much sense does that make? How much sense does that make? Israel trusted in a man that don't even believe in the Lord. Let it all make sense, Israel. Jeremiah 17:5. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, through his only begotten son, Yahweh Shai, who they ignorantly call God and Jesus. Curse be the man, the Israelite man, woman, and child that trusteth in man. A man that don't even believe in the Lord. You trusted in him. And now look. Now look at the condition that you're in right about now. You drunk that Capri Sun. You took that gin and juice. And then you're about to take that C-hip because you're just trusting in that man. Israel go crazy over some food. Look at Israel. They lose it. When that job is on the line, they lose it. When they ain't got nothing to eat, they lose it. And they start leaning into their own understanding. And look where it leads them. And look where it lands them. In hot water with the Lord. And then once they get stuck, you know what I'm saying, in that position or predicament that they know they can't get themselves out of, then what? Help me, Lord. Help me, Lord. Well, the Lord was trying to help you the whole time, but you didn't listen. The Lord was helping you the whole time. He got his men on the highways and byways, teaching his blessed word week in and week out, starting off with the head apostles / elder bishops, the great millstone, and the men on down, and the affiliates. But nah, I'm not going to listen to them men out there because they crazy. The men is bringing out the words of the Bible, they're crazy. But a man is bringing his madness. Oh, yeah, we're going to trust in him. A man that can create some nonsense in less than a week or two. Look, we're going to take that. And our people don't never do no research. Now, look, you sit somewhere, bug the hell out, nervous as hell, trying to figure out what's happening to you, man. And maketh flesh his arm. And whose heart, meaning mind, departed from the Lord. Your mind has departed from the Lord. When you start leaning into your own understanding, you look, that's that pride. And the scriptures goes into that. Matter of fact, let's just get there. Bear with me. This is Sirach, also known as Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 12. In the Apocrypha, look, the beginning of pride, because remember, I just read, you know what I'm saying? That's when one departed from his maker. You know what I'm saying? When you start leaning to your own understanding, you start trusting in your enemy, start leaning to your own understanding, that's you pretty much departing from the Lord. Now listen to this. Sirach chapter 10, verse 12, the beginning of pride is when one departed from the Most High. You see? Our people are so prideful, they don't want to listen to what the words of the Bible had to say, and the men is teaching it. No, I'm not going to listen to y'all. I'm going to listen to somebody that ain't even thinking about the Bible. I'm going to listen to someone that says you don't need to pray. Huh? Let that make sense, Israel. Our people actually listening to a man that don't even push forth nothing according to the Bible. He pushes forth his madness, and our people soak it up. Look at Israel right about now, man. Gone through. Listening to Sleazy and his madness. Now the Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that's listening to the prophets, look how their world is changing around for the good. You see? Look how many blessings are coming in with. Look at that protection. Look at that sound mind. See, the Lord has given us a sound mind. You see? We ain't trusting in our enemy. That don't make no sense. But that pride is on our people, so they leaning into their own understanding. And look what's happening to them. Sirach chapter 10, verse 12, the beginning of pride, which pride leadeth unto destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall, is when one departed from the Most High. So you see the 2/3 of our people that got that pride on them, they don't believe in the Most High. or his only begotten son. They have departed. You see, they have went left when they're supposed to have been going right. And his heart, meaning his mind, is turned away from his maker. Our people don't believe in their maker. They don't believe in their creator. They believe in the creature. Our people put more trust in the creature than the creator, and look at the end results. And we ain't praying for you. Yes, you're through. You THRU. Yes, you're through now. You trusted in your enemy. You didn't trust in the Lord, and then you're somewhere through. Look, it's on you now. Once again, you trusting in a man that don't even. Israel, you gone, Israel. That's why the majority of our people, they got to go. They got to go. Let's get this. What is that? No, Psalms. Quick little lesson through the Spirit on who to trust in. Just a quick lesson on trust, man. Trusting in the Lord. Psalms. Let's get this. You trusted in Sleazy E, and Sleazy E don't have the Most High in his thoughts. His only job is to steal, kill, and destroy. And that's who you put your trust in. It's a lie. To steal, kill, destroy, and lie. And you put your trust in. Israel, you through, Israel. Psalms chapter 10. Psalms chapter 10. Let's see. Let's go here. Because remember, the first scripture we read was Proverbs 3 and 5. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, all your mind, and lean not into thy own understanding, right? But this is the route our people took. Psalms chapter 10, verse 4. The wicked, Sleazy, Esau, Edom, through the pride of his countenance, you see, will not seek after the Most High. Not one prayer. He didn't tell you to open up the Bible or nothing. Sleazy E didn't even tell you to open up the Bible. He didn't tell you to trust in the Lord. He said, trust in me. Trust in me and my BS. In my concoctions. In my lies. That's what he told you. And look, in my Capri Sun, trust in me and my Capri Sun. It's gonna make you feel so good inside. It's gonna make what is it? It's gonna I feel good all over. Come on, man. And Israel fell for it. So I don't care what. Then you had that Israelite woman that ended up. I don't care what's in it. I don't care what they did. You just stick up. That's what I'm saying. Just give it to me. Pull the Rick James. Just give it to me. I don't care what's inside of it. I don't care who made it. Just put it inside of me, and everybody went crazy. And follow after that dummy. Follow not a multitude to do evil. There was evil. There was wicked, Israel. And now you're reaping what you sowed now. Psalms 10 and 4. The wicked, Sleazy, the earth was being ran by the wicked. Job 9:24. The earth is being ran by the wicked, Israel. Jeremiah 13:23. I'm thinking, can the Ethiopian change his skin? Matter of fact, I'm going to come right back to this. Let's just get that. Let's just get that while I'm thinking about it. Brains don't holler remember nothing, man. We need them new bodies, man. Jeremiah chapter 13. Is it 23? Let's see. Yep. The water Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Jeremiah chapter 13, verse 23. Can the Ethiopian change his skin? You should know the answer to that. No, Israel. Or the leopard his spots. Another question. No. We'll give you the answer to that question. No. Then may ye also do good that are accustomed to do evil. This man was programmed to do evil. You trusted in a mad scientist, man. What is it? Dr. Heckle and Mr. Hyde, man. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. You trusted in Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, man. Israel, you bugged the hell out, Israel. You trusted in Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde instead of trusting in the Lord. This man didn't quote one Bible verse, didn't tell you to pray, didn't tell you to do nothing, but trust in me. And you fell for it. Jeremiah 13 and 23. Can the Ethiopian change his skin or the leopard his spots? Then may ye also do good that are accustomed to do evil, man. This man was programmed to do evil. He was programmed to do evil, Israel. Wickedness. And you trusting in him instead of trusting in the Lord and the service that he sent forth with his message. We the bugged out ones, right? Only thing we doing is opening up scriptures telling you to believe in the Lord, but we're the ones that's bugged out. You deserve everything you get. Psalms 10 and 4. The wicked, Sleazy E, through the pride of his countenance. The phone chimed in. Through the pride of his countenance. will not seek after the Most High, Yahweh, through his only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. The Most High is not in all his thoughts, but that's who you trusted in, Israel. The Most High is not in all his thoughts. He ain't going to create nothing good for you, Israel. This man ain't creating nothing good for you. Only thing he's doing is harming you, and that's who you trust. You look real foolish right about that too, Israel. You look foolish practicing the ways of these heathens, man. Falling for sleazy nonsense. Should have been trusting in the Lord the whole time. Let's get a couple scriptures on trust, and then I'm gone, man. Then I'm gone. Trust in the Lord. Matter of fact, let's just get this Sirach. Let's get Sirach right quick. Bear with me. Sirach chapter 2. Let's see. I'm going to just hit the point. Sirach chapter 2 verse 10. Look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord? That's the name of this lesson, trusting in the Lord, right? Did ever any trust in the Lord? And was confounded? Was put to shame? The Israelites that trusted in the Lord, Meshach, Shamrech, and Abednego, Daniel in the lion's den, King David, Jeremiah, Isaiah, Elisha, Elijah, all of them, Ezra, you name them, man. Moses, King Moses, and whoever else I could look, Samuel, all those righteous men. You see, did they ever trust in the Lord and was confounded, put to shame? No. Or did any abide in his fear? Oh, look, the Maccabee brothers, all that. Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? No. Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? None, man. None. None at all. So your best bet, you Israelites, your best bet is to trust in the Lord. Psalms 18:8. Psalms chapter 118:8. It is better to trust in the Lord. See, Israel, it's better to trust in the Lord than to put confidence in man. And that's what you did. You put your confidence in a man that don't even believe in the Lord. King David said he been old, he been young, and he never seen the righteous begging bread. You see? So the Lord's always going to feed, man. It was all at camp yesterday. It was all spiritual yesterday, man. Go back and watch that video if you haven't seen it. Psalms 115:9. O Israel, that's who we are, the Hebrew Israelites. Trust thou in the Lord. He is their help and their shield. But look, of course, your enemy's not going to push that. Your enemy is not going to tell you to trust in the Lord. He's too busy telling you to trust in him. When the only thing he's been doing is destroying you, Israel. And I ain't going to make this a long lesson. Psalm chapter 91 verse 2. I will say of the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress, my power. In him will I trust. In him will I trust. You see? And so forth and so on, man. You see the scriptures, man. You see all these scriptures, man. Or just trusting in the Lord. 6,800. Can you see that, Israel? Can you see that, Israel? 6,830 scriptures on just trusting in the Lord. If that ain't enough scriptures to convince you to trust in the Lord, then I don't know what to tell you, man. Now let's go to the Apocrypha. How many scriptures on trust in the Apocrypha? And add another 700, let me blow it up, and add another 723 to the number that I just showed you on just trusting in the Lord. You see? That's what it's all about. That's all it's ever been. But let's get this though. The Lord showed you who to trust in, but now the Lord is showing you who not to trust in. Let's get this right quick, and I'm going to end it on this. Sirach chapter 12, verse 10, and it reads, never trust thine enemy, but you can always trust the Lord. You can always trust the Lord, but never trust thine enemy. Who's your enemy? Sleazy and these heathen nations, man. Never trust them. Never, Israel. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Trust in the Lord. Shalom.